Hallo, meine lieben Freunde, was geht, was ist, muss, was guten Abend, guten Tag. Es ist dein Lieblings-YouTuber James Bray und ich reagiere heute auf Suspension Railway in Wuppertal, a story of a landmark. Now listen, guys, all of y'all have been telling me to come to Wuppertal. I'm like, bro, where is Wuppertal? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if that exists, but I guess it does. And there's apparently a suspension railway, which sounds scary, so we're gonna react to it. If you guys are new to the channel, willkommen. If you guys are returning viewers, willkommen zurück. Because if every day, every day, Allah ask that you guys abonnieren diesem Kanal und like the video bitte. Vielen lieben Dank für eure Unterstützung, das bedeutet mir viel. And welcome to the premiere. It's been a pleasure and a privilege entertaining y'all in every way possibly, okay? Let's go ahead and dive nose deep into this thing and see exactly what these vibes is looking like. I've been yawning and balling my face up and all that kind of stuff because I woke up 30 minutes ago. So I'm sorry if I look tired, it's just because I woke up. I'm sorry, okay? It's too Milan. Let's go in this thing and see what's up. Los geeks. Bro, that just looked trippy. It looks like I'm looking at an upside down railway system. I would be scared shitless, you feel me?
Hovering above the city, heavenly,
Doesn't this look like it's upside down? What if everybody in the train is upside down, bro?
sky blue. It's unique, extraordinary.
It definitely is, bro. I'd be like, the hell going on, man?
In daily operation for more than 100 years. And
more than 100 years? What? How? This is like some futuristic. Whoever designed this needs to be summoned back to life so we can make a serious modern technology advancement, because they were clearly hundreds of years ahead of their time. I guess Elon Musk is our new, like, I don't know, George Orwell or something.
it's the city's landmark, Wuppertal and the suspension railway.
Wuppertal.
Inseparable.
Is it Wuppertal or Wuppertal? You feel me?
What prompted the people of the Wupper Valley to come up with such a newfangled mode of transport?
Ich hab keine Ahnung. Ich hab keine Ahnung. Sag mir.
Let's look back to the turn of the 20th century.
Okay.
The neighboring cities of Barmen and Elberfeld, with a combined population of over 300,000, belonged to the biggest industrial areas in the German Empire,
Ooh, that's interesting, actually.
bigger even than Cologne or Düsseldorf. It was getting crowded in the narrow river valley, but the expansion possibilities for additional traffic were limited.
Okay.
The solution to unclogging traffic came from Eugen Langen,
Whoa, what's his name? That's a weird name, bro. What's his name?
inventor, pioneer, visionary.
Ah, this is the guy. That's the dude that came up with everything. That dude is a legend. Summon him back to life so we can pick his brain some more. Like, have him study what the current situation is in the world and have him come up with the next and the crazy looking thing. Because that dude is obviously ahead of his time. Look at him, bro, over here looking like a genius, bro. Guy, a genius, man. He a whole
After
genius.
some trials and a test installation, he obtained the patent for his engineering masterpiece called the suspension monorail system.
Isn't that crazy? Like, that is futuristic AF, yo. That is so futuristic. How does someone come up with an idea this sophisticated back in like the 1800s or something, man? That's crazy. What? Or matter of fact, the 1900s, because 100 years ago, it'd still be like the 1900s. Like, that's crazy.
The model also impressed the council members of the neighboring cities.
I would be impressed too. I'm like, bro, who is this man? Somebody probably dropped him off from a spaceship. It's like, yo, innovation, okay? A bloop, 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 bloop.
The Wupper River, and they decided to have it built.
All right.
In only 5 years, the workers and engineers constructed this transport sensation.
I'm not even mad though, bro, because 5 years seems like that's pretty fast for what for all the resources they had available at the time, like to construct something like this. This is insane. They basically constructed a theme park. Like, that's insane. This is like the first Six Flags ride, bro. That's crazy. Speaking of which, I wonder what when the first roller coaster was invented. That would be an interesting video to check out, to be honest.
In October 1900, the Kaiser and his wife came to see firsthand this engineering wonder and were very pleased. After their ride, they commented that it was both practical and pleasant.
Of course it's pleasant. Like, pleasant is like they're downplaying it, bro. It's futuristic. That's some like, bro, I'm in 2021 saying that this looks futuristic. It looks futuristic. Like, what? I'm still blown away at the fact that somebody was smart enough to come up with an idea like that back in the day. Blows my socks off.
Only 1 year after that, the dignitaries of Barmen and Elberfeld proudly presented the construction to the public.
Ooh, nice. Look at how beautiful that is, bro. Look at how beautiful that is, man. You know what I'm saying? Germany, man. Always making some crazy innovations, bro. Like, look. That is nuts. That is nuts. What else y'all low-key got going on over there, man? You can tell me. I won't tell anybody. What y'all secretly got going on out there? Comment down below. I won't tell anybody.
Then, these two cities have been incorporated into the modern city of Wuppertal.
Ooh.
But a remnant of those early days is still in operation. The carefully restored Kaiserwagen can be booked for a nostalgic ride.
Oh, you can eat on there too? Yeah, this does look nice, man. This does look nice.
Hovering 12 meters above the river.
12 meters above the river. If that thing ever derails, I do not want to be anywhere on that thing, because there were a lot of train derailings and stuff in Chicago, at least growing up. So scary stuff, not gonna lie. Scary stuff. I wonder if this derails at all or not. Like, I wonder what their problems, like what technical issues they have with this system.
With its 468 supports and bridges along the 13.3 kilometers long route, the suspension railway is the steel backbone of the city.
Okay.
If you ride it, you will also pass the city's historic landmarks.
Okay.
Complete stations and large parts of the route were destroyed in World War II.
Interesting.
But only 1 year after the war.
I was gonna say I wasn't gonna ask, but I was gonna ask, but I didn't want to be disrespectful. I'm like, did World War II impact what this looked like? Did they drop, like, bombs on this train thing, like during the air raid stuff? They probably did. I mean, everything got tore up during World War II, so that's interesting. I guess it did get affected a little bit, but they reconstructed it.
It was reconstructed, and the inhabitants of Wuppertal could use their beloved and indispensable railway again.
Nice. That's cool.
The city developed rapidly, and with it the number of passengers as well as the number of railway regulations.
That's cool. I wonder if you can use that to just take it to work or something. Like, oh, I gotta take the Wuppertal rail to work this morning, or not. I don't know.
Because of the increases in traffic, the rail cars had to be regularly upgraded. They were given names like Blue Gentian and Red Flash.
Honestly, this is so cool. Like, think about it. I feel like that would speed up your trip. I remember taking the train and thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't have to be amongst those pesky people in in traffic down below, Because I was on a train, like on an elevated train system in Chicago that was above everything, So you get past all the traffic. You don't have to wait at a stoplight. It just goes. It goes from point A to point B as fast as possible. I think the longest trip on a train, at least from Chicago, from the highest point to the lowest point, is like 20 minutes. It's not long at all, bro. Like, you can get anywhere in the city like within 20 minutes, bro. And it's probably the same with this train.
Favorites of the 60s. Two of the bigger challenges were restoring the crossing over the old marketplace with a 105-meter-long bridge without supports.
Oh, okay. That is scary. That is scary. That is like the pinnacle of fear right there. Like, I would be, no. I mean, imagine that thing falling. Like, I know, I got to get my head out of the bad place, but you can't help but wonder. That's a lot.
And constructing a lifted route over the Autobahn.
Ooh, okay.
By then, 27 trains were in operation, and up to 65,000 passengers were being transported each day.
That's pretty cool.
reliably and without problems.
What? Y'all have a rotating platform too? Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. What? What? Yo, Deutschland, this is kind of lit though. I ain't even gonna hold you. This is like some China level stuff, man. Like, oh my gosh.
Well, not always. There were some incidents. In July 1950, the Zirkus Althoff had a splendid idea for a spectacular publicity stunt. The elephant Tuffy will ride the suspension railway.
Bruh. Oh my god. Come on, man. Every time there's like good things put in place, somebody gotta go, ruin it. You're ruining it. You're ruining it. Like, bruh. I bet you if we made a functional, like, you know, I'm pretty sure you guys have probably heard about this, but they're planning on doing construction, I think starting this year, of a space hotel with like a cinema and stuff like that should be completely being built in 2027, and that's cool and everything. But I could imagine somebody's idiot self trying to like put an elephant on a space station or like on something super fragile. Like, you know what sounds really good? An elephant. Yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like, no, it doesn't sound good.
But that was too much for the little elephant lady.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the suspension system broke.
She pushed open the door and fell into the Wupper River. Luckily, no one was hurt, and the little elephant was rescued from the Wupper.
The story doesn't even sound smart, bro. Why would you put an elephant in a hovering train system? I would sue. I'm like, no, I'm suing, bro. That was just dumb. Like,
but not all accidents had such happy endings.
Obviously.
In 1968, a truck knocked over one of the supports and two bridges fell on the street.
Jesus. That is so, like, that's scary. What?
Was hurt here too.
What? No one was hurt.
But in 1999, a tragic accident occurred in...
Oh no, dude. Oh no. That's sad, bruh.
A train plunged into the river, leaving 5 passengers dead. Not because of technical problems, but due to human failure. A forgotten mounting clamp left on the rail.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about. See, this looks like a cool train and everything, but I think I'm gonna just take my little chances not trying this out. Better safe than sorry. But it's just, that's crazy though, bro.
Nevertheless, the suspension railway is still the safest means of transport worldwide. Since 19...
Is it though? Well, to be honest, it probably is, because considering the amount of times that I was talking about derailings and stuff like that in Chicago, and the lack of times that this train has been derailed, it's been only a few times, but they're still scary because they kind of play on my pessimistic side of my brain, you know. Interesting, very interesting. I mean, I'll still. It conclusively looks like this suspension railway system, the Wuppertal suspension railway, is actually a lot safer than the stuff that at least is in the U.S. So that's pretty interesting.
72, the trains of wagon series GTW72 characterize the cityscape. Popular and reliable. There's a German saying, old love never rusts. But is that true? All those years left their mark on the old lady. The stations became dark and unattractive. The structure was getting more and more rusty. What to do? Renovate or demolish and rebuild?
Some of both. You could do both. You could, like, you know, renovate and you can demolish and rebuild. Demolish and rebuild seems like a good idea because you have a more structured foundation, but let's see what she say.
Again, the city councillors made a courageous decision. In 1995, the complete makeover started.
Let's go.
Enormous sections of the railway were removed and replaced with more than 40,000 tons of new steel.
There you go. That is what I am talking about, okay? That's what I'm talking about. That's so good. So good. Y'all needed that, okay? Because, I mean, having like a railway system that's that old without having the foundation replaced, that's just a recipe for disaster.
The rebuilding took place during daily operation of the train,
Nice.
even on the weekends and at night.
That's kind of scary, though. But it's modern times, so it's fine.
The renovations were finished in 2013, and the suspension railway is now fit for the next 100 years.
The next 100 years? Wow. I won't be alive in the next 100 years, man. That's scary to even say, but... whew. Anybody else think of stuff like that? Like, just... like, how long our life expectancies are going to be and stuff like that. Man, like, I just hope I can travel to Germany before then, you know? I can see the Welt, you feel me? Like, that'd be pretty cool.
Of course, that wasn't cheap. The overall costs amounted to 635 million euros.
635 million? Man, that's something slight, you know? It's not like $1 billion or nothing. I mean, it's almost $1 billion. I thought it would be $1 billion. That's kind of cheap in the grand scheme of things, right? I mean, how big is the system? I mean, they probably said it earlier, but the system's pretty, I'd say the system's pretty extensive. But $635 million, that's a lot of money, but I mean, you know, it's worth it. It was worth it. It's worth it.
Of which 122 million were for the new trains. In November 2015, the first train cars of the current generation arrived on a truck. More than 1,000 suspension railway fans could not miss out on the event. With much applause, the first of the sky blue trains started its daily service.
That is cool, bro. That is cool. What a grand opening. It looks so dope, not gonna lie. It looks so lit, okay?
December 18th, 2016. An event that was celebrated by everyone. The new wagons look great. Not only the citizens of Wuppertal thought so, but also the jury of the IF Design Award 2017.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I really like the designs on these trains. Like the new ones, whoo, very good, beautiful. Oh my god, I like the huge shit, okay?
But the designers and engineers had even more in mind. They wanted to make a better design, not merely a new one. Due to silent rails and wider curves, the suspension railway travels more quickly and quietly from station to station.
That is so dope. Oh my god, bro. Like, I'm hype. I am hype. I definitely, I gotta like try this out when I get there. This is something I never even expected. I never expected anything like this, but I'm vibing with it. I'm heavy vibing with this.
All stations have become much more attractive. They are brighter, transparent, and handicapped accessible. About 170,000 square feet of glass surfaces have been used for the stations.
Nice.
But they didn't want to part with the beautiful old Art Nouveau stations.
Jesus.
With the same demands for comfort and safety, 3 identical stations were built according to the historic model.
Whoa, they look good. Okay, they look good. Oh my god. I'm definitely gonna be visiting that when I get to Germany too. I feel like there's so many parts of Germany I get to visit and stuff. I have to visit over the next few years. I mean, it'll be an interesting experience for sure, but it'll be totally worth it. Totally worth the wait. Now, pandemic, can we hurry things up so I can travel? Bitter, you feel me? Bitter.
The new train depot in Oberbarmen has also been built according to the original plans. With the turning loop moved forward, the trains can change over to the other track faster, which means they are equipped for shorter cycle times in the future. The new control center has also been upgraded. A state-of-the-art digitally controlled safety system is in place.
That's actually really cool. Got this dude that, you know, operating everything, man. Got his nice little control tower. This looks sick. This is like a battle station.
The old trains were so popular that they were given away by the utility company in a competition.
Oh, that's dope. That is so cool, man. They're like souvenirs now. That's cool.
Today they serve as stage, meeting point or bistro. A new life after hovering above the city. The 31 new wagons are not only nice to look at, they are also really fast. At up to 60 kilometers per hour, they speed through the city, controlled by the driver in a new kind of cockpit with touch-sensitive displays.
That is cool. That is super futuristic. But wait, in the future, it'll have holographic displays. You know what I'm saying? Like the 3D models and stuff. You'd be like, okay, flick, 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 flick. You know, that's, oh, can't wait.
Investments were made not only in technology, but also in comfort.
Hey.
With a new ventilation system, comfortable seats with fabric covers and a large panoramic glass window in the rear.
Hey, that panoramic glass window, I'm gonna have to steal one of them seats, you feel me? Let's go.
This window is the highlight of the new wagon generation.
It is.
And the most popular place to sit for a unique traveling experience.
I bet, man. I bet. I'm hyped, man. I'm so hyped. I would love to be on this.
A lot has changed since that maiden voyage more than 100 years ago.
True, and it blew my mind. This whole video blew my mind. Oh my God.
But one thing is still the same. The suspension railway is the most reliable and popular means of traffic in Wuppertal.
I can see. I literally can see, because this is the most, it's futuristic, it's practical, it's beautiful, it's so many things, and lit is definitely one of them.
Up to 80,000 passengers are hovering daily.
80,000?
Above the river, through the city. You can only do that here. The suspension railway, the landmark of the city.
Wow.
And we call it Schwebebahn.
Schwebebahn. That's the Schwebebahn? That's the Schwebebahn. Oh my God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my mind has been blown. I'm gonna go take a break really quick and go process what I just heard, because I've heard of the Schwebebahn before. I didn't know it was this. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for answering my questions in the comments as well. And I will see you guys soon and real soon. As always, bis später, Leute. Ciao. Well, what a pleasure it is to see all of your beautiful faces at the end of this lovely video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure you know, as I've mentioned in the past, we do have a Discord that's linked in the description down below, and we would love to have you a part of the world's greatest community ever, BRAYGANG. Yes, if you've made it to this point in the video, you're officially a part of the community. So go ahead, join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. And we also have other social media as well, like Instagram, Twitter. We're live. We go live on Twitch quite often as well. So it would behoove you to, go ahead and subscribe to the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JamesBrayGang. Join the cause and be a part of the greatest, literally the greatest community ever. Okay, it's simple. Just go ahead and do those little things. We're trying to grow on all these little platforms and everything, and it really means a lot. Now, I know you guys stumbled up across the channel and you're like, what does this guy post? Like, what kind of content does he post? Reactions, vlogs, pretty much whatever comes to my mind. All right, it's random content. I don't know what I'm gonna be posting 10 years from now, but I do know that you can stick along for the journey, and it really means a lot. Now, for every single person that subscribes and follows all of the accounts that I have made, and all the links will be in the description down below, that's an automatic entry for any future giveaways I decide to have. I'll remind you when the giveaways take place, but you'll be surprised what I will be giving away, because you guys have supported me so much up to this point, and it's only right that I do the same thing back. Thank you guys so much for being amazing, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.